scientists. It is I, Scientist Dragon, coming to you from Dragon Laboratories. Behind me, you see my friend Mr. Buddy. Mr. Buddy here today is helping me teach you about the respiratory system. Now, I know that you got to learn some things from my good friend Bill Nye, the science guy. And what I will be doing today is just to review what you have already learned before you take your exit slip tomorrow. So, are you ready to dig in? Let's begin. Over here in Mr. Body, we see how that when we take in a breath, it goes in through the oral cavity right here, or in through our nose into the navel cavity. And when it comes through up here, the air is warmed and it is cleaned in your nose. That sounds a bit gross. I know, just stay with me. There are little hairs in here. And these little hairs is the mucus inside. The mucus, the mucus. The mucus helps to catch dust and pollen, and germs too. So that area is cleaned, and then it comes over here into this area that is called the larynx. And then it goes through down into the windpipe, which is also known as the trachea. So this is the trachea. Then you see how it has this upside down V. These two things right here, these are called the bronchi. One bronchi for this long and one bronchi for this long. And then you see what looks like the lungs from the outside. You can't see the inside on this picture of Mr. Body, but on the inside, there are many branches called bronchioles. So I am going to switch us over. We are going to come over to this model, and you can see now the inside of his chest. And these are all bronchioles. Now look at those. Those look like little clusters, like grapes or something. Those are little tiny sacs of air, and they are called the alveoli. That is like little bunches of balloons, and that's what makes up most of our lungs, is this alveoli. They fill up with air, oxygen, and then they release that into the blood, and the carbon dioxide gets dropped off, and then that is released back out through our mouths and noses. We will be filling in this diagram shortly. Let's come back over here to Mr. Body. Then you see this lovely muscle right here. This muscle right here is called your diaphragm. It is a fun spelling word. I think it should be a bonus spelling word in the area of science. Anyway, we go back to the thinking. This muscle helps contract and let your lungs expand and fill with air. And then when it relaxes, it pushes up and forces that carbon dioxide back out. Isn't that fascinating? I just think that is so fascinating. With the inhale, oxygen, exhale, carbon dioxide. All right, let's go fill out our bottle over here. You ready? Okay, go grab a piece of paper and a pencil in case you need to take some notes. Tick-tock. Why are you still watching me? Go grab paper and a pencil. You could take some notes right now. Go on. Hurry up. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. All right. So here, our diagram. Sorry, I have to get the cap off my marker. Okay, it says the air enters through the mouth or nose and travels through. Okay, so it's already coming through the mouth or the nose, and it's going to travel through the, oh, I know, that would be the trachea. All right, we got trachea. Okay, let's see if you know the next one. Then it my English. Then it flows through the large tubes called, what is the name of these large tubes right here called again? Did you forget? Do you need some help? Starts with a B. Do you remember now? They're called bronchi. Good job. Okay. And then the smaller tubes. You remember what these little smaller tubes are called? Starts with a B too. Okay, these are called bronchioles. That's a doozy of a spelling word, huh? Until it reaches, what are these little air sacs called? Do you remember? They are called the alveoli. Alveoli. Not ravioli. Also, just making me want some Italian food right now. The alveoli, they're little balloons, okay? Their oxygen enters the blood. So what leaves the blood? If oxygen is entering the blood, what is that waste gas called? It's called carbon dioxide. Very good. I think I heard one of you say that out loud. All right, carbon dioxide leaves the blood and enters. Okay, so if I have oxygen leaving and carbon dioxide is entering, they're going to enter the alveoli. Now we're going the opposite direction, aren't we? We came in this way. Now we're going out. So it starts with the little air balloons there. Airflow back out through the, okay, so it goes from the alveoli to the bronchioles. Flows back out through the bronchioles. Oh, they did not give me a lot of space here. Then through the larger bronchi. Then it passes through the, okay, so runs through the bronchi. What is this thing called again? The windpipe is also known as the trachea. And from the trachea goes up, out through either your mouth or your nasal cavity. So my friends, today what I did, I reviewed with you the respiratory system. It's very interesting. It is very important. We cannot live without it. And I hope you do very well on your exit slip tomorrow. Until next time, ta-ta. Bye, Mr. Body.